Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more EU4 Anglophile achievement run. So we have decided to go back to war. We're making the best of our new imperialism casus belli, and we are using it to flip everybody to the right way of thinking. Yes, we are bringing people into the faith and sorting out our Holy Roman Empire imperial authority issue. Apparently there's a fair few heretics that need to see the light, so that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So we've already gone ahead and declared war against East Frisia, so we have to fight Denmark, which I'm not sure is going to be particularly a problem. I'm not sure if they're part of the HRE. Does not look like they are, but we may be able to bring them on in. In fact, I hadn't thought about that until now. We can flip your religion, so that would be easy, and then can we force you into the Empire? Maybe not right now, but maybe we could do that in the future. So you know what? We'll still flip them as it stands. Looks like... Oh. It does look like they have a tiny little island. Right. Okay. Well, isn't that just adorable? We'll definitely have to siege that down. Right. Looks like more cores are in place. That's good. Do we need to worry about calling in some of our friends? You know what? We have them for a reason. How many favors have we got? We have oodles and oodles. Let's call to arms just because we can. We'll make sure that we're taking as few losses as possible and suffering from as little attrition as we could, given the fact that we do want to refill our supply. We're still a good 150,000 men down on our maximum, so it's certainly worth it if we can get that to be fixed. But, you know, all things in time. Alright, so let's see. Looks like our wonderful Julie is sieging down. Is that Hesse? Yeah, so that should help out fairly well. In fact, you know what? It looks like we don't have control of that siege. So let's move over to Paderborn, and we'll work out over there. That should be fairly good. Hopefully we can oh no. Looks like the Palatinate have had better ideas. You know what? Never mind. Return back to where you were. We would rather take control of the siege if at all possible. Greece has expired with Castile, but that is all well and good. New Granada as well as the subject nation. Yeah, that'll be fun. Alright, monument in Shari. Okay. Prestigious indeed. I do not remember doing anything over there. Oh, Suez Canal has finished. Of course. Well, you know what? We'll take that prestige quite happily. The rest turning into administrative, diplomatic, and military power is more than enough. That should help us out nicely. Looks like we can also gain innovativeness if we go ahead and grab a tech. Doesn't look like anybody... Oh no. Neighbors have taken the rest. So, you know what? We are at war. It's just tactics, combat width, and new fortresses. I suppose that's not a bad thing. We're not doing anything else with our military power. And we can't change our focus off it for a while, so... Yeah. Tally-ho, let's go ahead and grab ourselves some nice improvements to our military capacity. Paying way too much for it, but honestly, I just don't care. So let's go ahead and do just that. Ooh, and then we get to see, what have we got? Royal Mortar, Artillery Fire, and Artillery Shock. Very nice. Okay. Well, that'll be fine. Let's grab a couple of upgrades to our forts, since we may as well upgrade them. Looks like we can upgrade a Star Fortress here in the Highlands. That'll do nicely. Same with that and the other. We're going to have these good defensive forts. We may as well make them as powerful as possible. Then what have we got here? Woods and marsh. Okay, well, we'll grab the woods there. You know, it will just be a pain in the butt and we'll double up there. Let's also make sure that Cairo gets upgraded for sure. And then where else do we want to put a fort? So we have one building space here. I think all of this desert is... Oh, never mind. Mountains. That's definitely where we're going to put you there. That'll do a good job of defending us. And then let's see. Mountains, coastal Hmm. You know what? Let's go ahead and pick up that mountain fort there. That'll at least blockade from down here. That should catch most of things going through there. Yeah, that'll do for now. And then, oh, you know what? Of course, we shall make sure that we take both of those upgrades as well. That will make things particularly troublesome to them. Replaces a level 2 fort. You know what? That is inexcusable. We should not have a level 2 fort at this stage. Oh yes, also make sure that our capital is taken to deal with these guys, and that should do quite nicely. Yeah, we'll just upgrade the forts that we have access to. That will be rather nice. In fact, you know what? We could probably just sort it out by price. That would be a good way of doing things. Because you know that they're going to be cheaper or some level of fort if they are already a fair bit cheaper. Alright, well, you know what? That'll do for now. Let's save a little bit of our money. We do have an institution to embrace in a couple of years. Not that I'm actually, you know what? Yeah, we're going to have well and truly enough. Let's double down into the whole making money thing. Stock exchanges, manufactories maybe. Do a couple of manufactories, that should be fine. Let's grab... what else could we do? Cathedrals. 0.7 I suppose is alright. Production. That'll at least buy into our trade. Universities, I suppose we could just make sure that we are fairly well educated as a nation. We don't have to worry about anything that's not a what do we call it? A state. I don't know if we've done any of these, but I suppose it's only money to be spent anyway. Let's also go ahead and do all of this land up through here. Alright, well, you know what? For now, that should be fairly good. I don't think we've poured too much over there. But you know what? Best to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Alright, so either way, back to war. We need to convert some of these hooligans. So let's go ahead and make sure we've got that. Now, let's see. How close are we to a new diplomatic thing? Culture conversion. That Diplo rep will be nice, but we need to finish our Diplo ideas. But I feel at this rate... when will that be ready? 94. So that's next year we can finish that off. Okay, so that'll help us out immensely with that extra diplomatic reputation. That'll be fantastic and really secure our relations with all these people in the HRE. Alright, looks like fighting some battles, that's all well and good. Let's see about our church power. Let's grab... What do we care for? I don't think we really care for too much at this stage. You know what? We're going to elect to ignore that for now. We'll figure things out one day at a time. Oh, and a siege is over. Fantastic. Julie, you need to move over to here, I think. I should have enough cannons. A little bit of attrition's not going to be the end of the world. But we can now piece them out and bring them to faith. Let's also go ahead and say... But we don't need any more prestige. We disinherited an heir in the last episode, so we were kind of farming a bit. But I don't think we really need to worry about too much. We don't have any aggressive expansion to worry about. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, I think we're just going to go ahead and take the conversion. A little bit of a truce isn't a bad thing. Sure. There we go. That's one less problem to deal with. And now, who else do we have left? We have... Okay, so we have Denmark to take out, Verdun as well, and then Paderborn. Right, Paderborn should be fairly easy. We're working on Verdun, and then Denmark. Yeah, Tiny Little 2 Province Minor will definitely bring them to the right faith. Let's go... Actually, you know what? We don't have any cannons on there. We do over here. Let's grab ourselves a new leader. You know what? Maybe up 40 40 military power, sure. We'll hire a new guy, a 6652. Ooh, that's very much a good combat general there. But we're going to chuck him on there. And we're going to send him over... You know what? That's a level 1 fort. let's just grab the cannons. That's what we're going to do, and we're going to sail him over there. Even if they pop up a single regiment also, I'm not too concerned about that. Portugal is declaring war on Brunei. Military leaders have left us. Oh man, hopefully they're not all aging out. We have had that problem before. Oh, looks like they have 4,000 men, but again, 16,000 cannons. Can you take care of 4,000? We will have to see. Alright, so what have we got? Looks like East Frisia wants out, but we're not going to allow that just yet. We want... What do we want? We want to flip. You would be willing to peace out for that, but unfortunately you've got friends who are heretics, and that is not acceptable. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of chill out for a second. Yep, looks like 16,000 cannons can indeed take out 5,000 troops. Yeah, who would have thought that that sort of overwhelming firepower is a kind of a difficult thing to deal with. Alright, military access. You guys are fighting Delhi. I don't even know where you guys are. Oh, you're all the way over here. You know what? Sure, we'll help you out. Not that we're normally in the mood to help out you, the people down over here. But, yeah, if they're fighting Delhi, we know that we've fought them a few times, so we might as well help them out. We'll decline that peace agreement. That's fine. Let's see. Can we peace out Denmark without taking that fort? No, we cannot. Siege of Paderborn is over. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and say goodbye to you. Force religion. Give up claims in Munster. Sure. And then some more reparations for good measure. That will do nicely. Alright. Julie, where can we march you up to next? Probably up over there. Actually, never mind. They have a 5 siege general. That is definitely... we can't improve on that now, can we? Alright, we're just going to have to sit back and relax. Looks like, yeah, that little island is going to be sieged down fairly quickly. We have an unconditional surrender, so that will increase our war exhaustion. But realistically, I don't think I particularly care. This is going to be over so very quickly. Let's see. Where is our diplomats? We should probably... Yeah, there we go. We should probably make that what is popping up over there. Oh, Siege of Dithmarschen is over. That's fantastic. That's one. Let's bring that 40 stack back over there. We'll grab Julie, and I think we'll bring her over here. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fighting in this little region for a little bit and flipping the religions. Tariffs on salt. I don't think we will do such things. Come on. Let's just grab that siege. Actually, you know what? That's Verdun done. Let's drop you. Let's, yeah, force religion, for reparations, and... Actually, we're going to need to come back for some of this land here, because that's for one of our missions. Although, I am hoping if we bring everybody in through the HRE, we should be able to get access to it. So, I'm kind of in a half mind about what we want to do. Let's break up his alliance with Brunswick. That'll at least, yeah, stop them from wanting to vote for them as much. I will also go ahead and treaties. You know what? I think that's probably about it. Yeah, let's just go ahead and set that demand. That'll be fine. We'll come back and take that aggressive expansion at a later date. But for now, we just need to get Denmark out. Spend no expense for 50 admin power. I think that is... Hang on a second. Yeah. That is fine. Looks like our caps have gone up because of the whole institution upcoming. Looks like a timber shortage is a bit of a pain. Oh, and we did get that siege on Denmark. So let's go ahead and get them out. Yeah, we'll just force their religion, and I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I don't think that anything else is necessary. Okay, so we'll set that demand. Thank you kindly. Let's bring our troops back home. That will be important. And now, in 6 days, we can finally peace out East Frisia. So let's go ahead and do just that. You know what? Because I can, we'll take those war reparations. Shouldn't have been such a pain in the butt. But there we go. All right. Fantastic. So that's sorted all of this out. Now there's peace back within the Empire. We're gaining 0.05 Imperial authority per month. Oh, that's good to see. Okay, so let's see. What is... At this rate, what's that? We gain 1 Imperial authority every 20 months, which is kind of a long time. That's going to take a while to get another reform done at this rate. So, what is our biggest problem? Is it still Heretics? I think Heretics is definitely going to be our problem. So, as much as I would like to fight the Commonwealth, I think we can try and find ourselves another easy target that is not the right religion. So, let's see. What's this? Trier, we can't fight you. Cleves is Anglican. Aachen. Frankfurt. Hesse. Wurzburg. Friesland. You know what? Maybe that's a fellow we can attack. Doesn't look like he's got too much of a problem. Yeah, and we could take Bremen out as well. Alright, I think we're going to go... Oh, wait a second. Is a free city. That is not quite as ideal. Dortmund, we definitely cannot attack her where we are. Allied to you guys. Who else have we got? Berg. Berg looks like it's also a free city. No, they're part of the coalition, so never mind. Let's bring up... Second, that's Liège. How on earth do I manage to click on something different so many different times? Aachen, there we are. Let's see. So, not Berg, not Landshut. Landshut? I don't know what they call themselves. Yeah, again, part of the problem. Let's go... Can't fight Bar, they are an ally of us. Holland. Is Holland how we do this? It does look like that's how we do it. We're definitely not going to co-belligerize Aachen. Munster is of the right faith. But I guess we don't have any other ways of dealing with this. Let's just double check. Holland, you are in the HRE, so you know what? Sure, I think that this is how we're going to attack next. Let's just see. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think that that's going to be our best bet for now. Another quick and easy war. Anyone black flagged? Not at this stage, so let's turn around and declare war against Holland. They do have a fair number of troops, but I think that's mainly in the New World. In fact, we may even... Actually, can we, if we do fight Holland, can we go ahead and... Can we actually convert them? Let's check this out. 97%. You know what? That is only just doable, but I'll take it. Let's go ahead and declare this war straight away. Let's go for imperialism. We do need to take some of their colonial holdings. That'll help us out with some of our other nations. I don't know exactly where they're sticking around, but they are up there. They are. Yeah, I'm not too concerned though. So let's just go ahead and declare imperialism once again as soon as we have a diplomat. And we'll dive right back on in. Now off we go to war. Actually, you know what? No, just sorry. Double checking that we couldn't actually co-belligerize anyone else. Let's go ahead and get that done. We didn't call in our allies again, but that's fine. We'll do it this way. We'll go ahead and get that done. We'll go ahead and hit that button again as well. And yeah, that should make things fairly good. We will negotiate a peace eventually. Let's see, whereabouts do we need to move? Now what, straight to Aachen seems like a reasonable idea. We'll move Julie over there. Let's grab you guys. Let's travel over to the fort. We'll grab that I guess we'll call it the infantry, the resupply, whatever you want. Oh, hang on a second. We're still waiting for troops to come back. You know what? Let's just hang out for a second. We'll come back and deal with this in a minute. We don't want to have to worry about anything. Looks like renewing influence. That'll only cost us some money. You know what? Money is not a problem, so we'll get rid of that. Estate modifiers. Sure. Kind of the nobility is over. All that other stuff. Looks like winning a war score. Alright, well, one thing at a time. Oh, it does look like our conversions are getting on up there. We should probably make the most of things. Let's go for... one random gains of base production. I suppose we could do that. Having extra reform progress is essentially free governing caps, so that's not the end of the world either. Yeah, you know what? Maybe that's what we do. Yeah, we're not going to need the relations for a little while. We clicked that button only like a year ago. Mercantilism and money. How are we doing as far as mercantilism? 80%. But I do think that that hurts our relations with our liberty desire for, yeah, a quarter of that. So that can only go up another 5%. You know what? Never mind. Let's go for the mercantilism and money. Mercantilism and money has been good to us in the past, and it will be good to us yet again. Alright, so that's how we'll do it. Oh, flagship captured by Holland? What the heck? How dare they? Alright, we need to build a new one. That is inexcusable. We're going to go ahead and build ourselves a flagship. Let's build it. Where would that be a good place to build? Shipbuilding time, all of that stuff. I think over here there is a port that we made. What do we call it? One of those ship, like a dry dock or whatever it is that makes us build ships faster. I'm gonna make it a heavy ship. We're gonna go with what do we want? Blockade, impact on siege. That could be nice. Sure. Fleet movement is also really good. And then flagship cannons. Sure, we'll go ahead and build 3 for 3. Let's go ahead and do that. You know, the Great Pennants. You know what? Let's name it after our general who has been absolutely phenomenal. We're going to name it the Great Julie of the Sea. There we are. There we are. I think that's rather good. We'll go ahead and build that up, and who knows, if we can even capture our flagship back, that would be the absolute dream. Then we would have 2, and that would be quite nice. Alright, so it looks like we lost a naval battle with a whole stack of heavies. Where on earth did that happen? Oh, that happened all the way up there. Well, you know what? That ain't right. Let's go ahead and... Wait a second, did they break off transports? No, we just transported them across there. Let's... You know, we're going to go ahead and we're hunting enemy fleets. We're going to go ahead and take the good old North Sea here. I think, yeah, it is the North Sea. Let's see. Baltic, American. No. The Baltic, North Atlantic. What are we in? North Atlantic? Sure, I guess that's what we'll do then. A little bit of a large area, but it will suffice. Oh yeah, we should also move those troops back into friendly territory. Don't need to be black flagged for no good reason. Oh, we have an excellent minister, so we'll gain that prestige back, 40 administrative power. Or do we go for, tradition? Well, you know what? At the moment, we are losing a little bit of tradition, but that's fairly standard. But we probably want a couple more generals if we can. The 40 admin's not a massive deal. Sure, let's go ahead and grab that. And then, since we're at 100, let's go ahead and pick up a new general. Let's recruit them. That is a 324. That's terrible. A 5532. You know what? That is more respectable. And just because we can. One more, a 3-4-6-1. Alright, I suppose that's not too bad. This guy's not exactly very good, but hey. Yeah, a little bit of maneuver probably isn't a terrible thing. Alright, so it looks like our troops have made it back into the area. That's good. We'll go ahead and split them into halves. You have 2 siege. We'll give the other one another 2 siege. So we'll pick out our... what 2 forts do we want? I think we'll go 1 over here and 1 over there. That'll do nicely. You, my friend, can go ahead and... oh, actually, our other one can go ahead and take that, and we'll use you as a little bit of reinforcements. Sure. That's how we'll do this. Should be fairly easy. We, oh, wow. Woenberg and Holland, they've actually got a fair number of men there. Good grief, I did not notice that they had 100,000 men there. I thought most of them were over in the New World, so that is my bad. Let's make sure... 6652... yeah, let's just make sure that our troops are fairly close together right about now. I think we probably do need to take on a good battle or two if we're going to win. We do have 7% here, but you know what? We're going to see if we can quickly pop that open, bring it up to a 21%. Oh, darn. Down to 28. Okay, well, hopefully they do not wish to attack us just about yet. They're going for some of these smaller stacks, but if we can make some progress, that'll be important. Looks like Munster is going to be someone we want to piece out. In fact, I'd even be happy with a... yeah, I'd be happy with a white peace with them just because I don't want to be fighting them. Let's grab you and bring you... a second. Yeah, bring you up over there. Oh, we still have some allies to call on in, so we may as well... anyone to help out and distract the AI is probably a good plan. Yes. That's what we'll do. Alright, Augsburg coming on in, taking a few little things. Oh, and we did get that siege nice and quickly. Fantastic. So, let's, yeah, that free city, we're gonna piece them out. We're gonna make them the proper faith. That is all well and good. We can also go ahead and give up claims in Liège. I think that they're an elector. Liège, whereabouts are you? Are you in here? Never mind, maybe we don't care about them. Well, you know what, it was a nice thought. I think peace treaty will be enough. Let's grab some war reparations for good measure. And you know what, because you're a free city and no one should be attacking you, we'll take all of your money. Alright, so we'll set that demand, we'll get rid of them. Let's send Julie over to the next fort. Question is, what fort is the one we need? I think we'll go for... I think we'll stand on that fort over there. If we can peace out... oh dear, did we just take that battle? That was a mistake. Alright, good for us that Julie is a phenomenal leader, but unfortunately, even being that good, you sometimes... oh, never mind. We got reinforcements. I was about to say, sometimes even when you're a phenomenal general, you still have to take some losses. But it turns out, no we don't. We are perfectly all a-okay. So, let's see. Occupation here, working on that one. How is Munster dealing? Yeah, ally in war, strength, they hold their capital. Well, hopefully they should have some occupied and besieged province modifiers fairly soon. We could use our navy, but I don't think that's too important at this stage. Yeah, and you know what? All those white ships we dropped before, I just saw them there. Let's go ahead and give them a mission to protect trade in Lubeck. We'll tell them to go home at war, just so when we are fighting all of these HRE members, we're not suffering too much of an issue. We'll keep paying for influence. That is fine. Let's grab that final diplomatic idea. That is very nice and cheap for only 300 power. That is excellent. And now, that'll give us access to not just a reduced stability when we declare funky wars, but we can grab some free diplomatic reputation, which I will happily take. And then, what else do we want? Missionary strength, religious unity... against Heretics. Which one over here do we not care about? Reinforced cost for a deploy rep, attrition for enemies, or morale of armies? I think we'll keep the morale because I find that that's really nice, being able to recover our morale quicker when we do lose battles and to prepare for when we are, taking on fights. Having that extra morale is nice. Shock damage attrition for enemies is pretty good. Spy network construction. I think what we're going to do is we're going to stick with what we've got for now. We might swap out one of these in the future, but I think that should be fairly safe. Any ideas that we wish to take? The answer is no, that'll be fine. And yeah, so we'll hopefully be able to make some good progress on this one in the next one. But I think that this is where we're going to call it for today. So if you do want to see more of this run, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future content, and I'll see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.